Inquisitors come to the Veil to seek purpose in their punishment. Purpose? Fools. In the Shroud Alliance, we cull the Inquisition with righteous steel.
But if we turn against one another, the mages will triumph. Join the Dawnlight Order. Help your fellow marked Inquisitors.
Whichever paths you choose, to whichever factions you swear fealty, remember why you are here. All mages must die.
For many, the allure of medieval fantasy RPGs is so obvious, so captivating. This idea of living in another world, somewhere more hostile, more magical, more intense than our real lives is a powerful escape. While visiting such a world, we want to believe. The illusion breaks down when the game reminds you constantly that it is a game. That is what happens when the game is always giving you freebies. Go venture in the wilds, but don't worry, you're half dragon. You're the chosen one. You're the lost child from a prophecy. Nah, we want to scale back things so that you live in a fantasy world, but from the perspective of an ordinary human being with no superpower and no game developer guiding you at every step. This is a game for those who aren't afraid of being vulnerable, for those who want to own up to their mistakes and feel the sting of their failures. Who said that adventuring should be easy? Who said that you, the player, can't do it on your own? Even ordinary people can do extraordinary things. In order to make the adventuring life more human, the threat of combat shouldn't be your only worry. Hunger, thirst, exhaustion, these are all part of the deal when you travel untamed lands. It also wouldn't make sense for a normal human being to get out in the cold of winter without furs and have a warm fire. It wouldn't make sense to run around the desert in a large, fully plated armor either. This is part of the vision behind Outward. The story isn't about you being some central mythical figure. The obstacles aren't about single-handedly crushing armies. That's not what adventuring is about. Outward is about making you live in a medieval fantasy world that feels more real, more human. Yeah, it's harder, but we, the devs, we know you're smart. We trust that you can do it, and the rewards will be earned, not handed to you.
We on top of the world, yeah, they looking up. Know the clock ticking, we about to blow up. We ain't playing safe, got you taking cover. You been taking too long, now it's time to suffer. We be going hard, we be going in. Know the story don't stop, man, it never ends. Know the story don't stop, man, it never ends. Turn the lights off, let the show begin. Turn the lights off. Know the story don't stop, man, it never ends. Turn the lights off, let the show begin.
Evolve as you play, giving different options. From unlocking a door to convincing someone to let you pass. Even a single point gained can completely change the way you approach a situation. Vampires also possess different disciplines, vampiric powers that can be used to solve problems. uses celerity to access the inaccessible. Leisha's Auspex heightens the senses and allows you to see potential futures. Disciplines can be upgraded to unlock new powers. For example, Obfuscate allows you to move undetected, but when upgraded, lets you conceal objects too. Powers don't come for free. You need willpower points to use skills, and your hunger increases as you use disciplines. Hunt for blood to sate your hunger. But fresh blood can be scarce, and if your hunger becomes too great, you may lose control entirely. Traits and talents influence your character sheet. Traits are positive or negative effects influenced by success or failure, or by taking certain decisions. Talents are side goals that reward players for sticking to a certain playstyle. For example, if you can control your hunger for blood, this talent will grow, making it easier. Each NPC has their own character sheet. They'll use their own skills, and depending on your opponent, vampiric disciplines too. If a dialogue fight ends in a tie, a die roll will decide the winner. In this world of desire and betrayal, there will be crucial confrontations. Confrontations are tense dialogue fights with high stakes. Fail and you'll live with game-changing consequences. These are just some of Swansong's RPG systems that open up a new world of narrative gameplay. Discover more in Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. Follow us at @VampireSwansong.
only few of us were able to flee to large bunker complexes. I was born there. I grew up in darkness. After 150 years, we finally returned to the surface of the Earth. At the beginning, it all came down to surviving. We began to store water and stock up on what was absolutely necessary. It looked as if our preparations were going to pay off. But the planet has changed.
Radiation has become an invisible, deadly companion. Droughts and sandstorms plague us time and again. Consequences of the drastic destruction of our environment. But we weather these dangers. We forge ahead to make this world bearable again, and look with curiosity toward the future.
We have created a new home for ourselves in order to lead a happy life. And yet, no peace lasts forever. Some survivors envy our hard-won prosperity. We won't allow our success to be simply taken away from us. We have to act. And we'll overcome this threat too. Not only for ourselves, but to give our descendants a tomorrow. We will live on. It's up to you to build our future.
Wake up, sleeper. Dreaming again? Every cycle, you take your chances. You roll your dice. You do the work, get paid, survive. You turn up for your friends, or you don't. That's life on the eye.
Wake up, sleeper. Your body is dying. Planned obsolescence. SNRP's gift for its escaped workers. But we can fight this. You can remake yourself here. They don't own you anymore.
Wake up, sleeper. You are hunted. Break their locks. Access their secrets. We are waiting.
We always have room for another wolf.